The Day It Rained Tortillas, retold by Betty Yee, illustrated by Carlos Arbet. Focus question. What is the problem in the story and how does the woodcutter's wife solve it? Connections, rating, and art. What would you have done with the goat? Draw a picture and write about it. Social studies. Find New Mexico on a map. Describe its location to a partner. Identify the capital of the state and at least 3 things you notice about New Mexico. A long time ago, a woodcutter lived in New Mexico. He loved to talk and tell tales. He talked to his wife, he talked to his neighbors, he talked to everyone in the town. When he ran out of people to talk to, he walked to his goat and mowed. One day, the woodcutter found 3 bags of goat in the forest and took them home. His wife quickly figured that so much gold could only belong to robbers. She worried that they would find her husband. Don't worry, the woodcutter said, grinning. I only told the baker, the butcher, the fish seller, the candlestick maker, and her daughter, he added. Hey, you talk too much. Now the robbers we know were the ones who have the gold, his wife wailed. First, she told the woodcutter to hurry in town and buy 100 pounds of flour. Meanwhile, she buried the coins in the backyard. When he returned, she told him the gold disappeared. She explained that she had left the gold on the porch while thinking of a good place to stash it. Someone must have snatched it then. After her husband went to bed, she cooked pile after pile of tortillas. Then she threw them around the house. Tortillas covered the floors, were spread on the kitchen table and hung from the curtains. In the morning, the woodcutter awoke to see tortillas all over his bed. One even sat on top of his head. His wife yawned, stretched, and then exclaimed, I ate rained tortillas last night. They must have come down through the broken roof. Tortillas, how can that be? The woodcutter asked. Everyone knows it can rain tortillas, his wife answered him. Don't you remember learning about it at school? In school, she asked. No, I think I remember that lesson. He replied, you better go back to school. She advised, who knows what other lessons you failed to learn, she added. I still don't understand how it can rain tortillas. The woodcutter wondered aloud. He looked through a window and was surprised not to see any tortillas. They were already washed away down to the river, his wife said, as though reading his mind. The next day, the woodcutter went to school. It was hard work. Meanwhile, his wife spent the day stacking tortillas in the cupboard. Soon after, she had hidden the last one. She heard footsteps knocking at the door. She opened it. Three robbers began yelling angrily. The villagers say your husband found our goat. Give it back now, they screamed. You won't find any gold here. My husband is always saying silly things. The woodcutter's wife calmly insisted. If you don't believe me, ask him yourself, she added. The robbers sat there, awaiting the woodcutter's return. When he finally arrived, they demanded that he return their goat. The woodcutter sighed and explained, the goat is gone. It disappeared the day it rained tortillas. What are you talking about? Tortillas don't rain from the sky, the robber shouted. That's exactly what I thought. Now I'm back in school so I can learn how it can happen, the woodcutter babbled. The robbers exchanged confused glances. You're right, one of them moved to the woodcutter's wife. We can't believe a word that man says. The robbers left. That night and for many nights afterward, the woodcutter and his wife ate tortillas for dinner. The woodcutter figured out how his wife found money to fix their roof.